The NFC and AFC championship games. It's exciting. If you watched last week's, you probably saw that I got a lot of picks wrong, but what I thought we were picking who we thought would lose. So in that case, I actually got 3 out of 4 right, and we'll just never speak about it again. Moving on to the championship games, we'll start in the NFC. I really don't know what to think about this game. I mean, I know San Francisco is in a better position with Colin Kaepernick as their quarterback. Alex Smith is not that good. Colin Kaepernick, he gives them a better shot to win. I get that, but I think the public is just riding so hard on San Francisco right now. I mean, they saw what they did against Green Bay, who may have one of the worst defenses in the world. I said during the game that there was no difference between me being on the Green Bay Packers defense and me not being on the Green Bay Packers defense because it was that bad. If 11 Joeys were out there trying to defend, I think it would be the same result as what happened. And I don't think Atlanta's defense is that bad, and they're just so disrespected throughout the year. Every time, like, no one believes in them. From the time they were still 8-0, they've pulled so many games out of their butts like they were pulling flags out of a giant nose in a family double dare challenge. And I hope what Seattle did in the last kind of quarter and a half of that game is enough of a blueprint for San Francisco to say, hey, if we just do this the whole game, we should have no problem at all. I know San Francisco's the better team, but Atlanta at home, they're going to be rocking it. And apparently there's a huge rivalry between Atlanta and New Orleans. We've already been stripped away of a possible Packers-Seahawks NFC Championship game, which would have been amazing with the whole Fail Mary, Golden Tate reception, replacement ref fiasco. That would have been amazing to see that rehashed back in the championship. So since that didn't happen, wouldn't it be the big middle finger at the end of the season for Roger Goodell to have the Falcons maybe, coming back to New Orleans where they're one of the most hated teams and possibly winning in New Orleans? Remember the last time the Niners played a really good team on the road in a raucous home environment? Yeah, that was when they played the Seahawks a month ago and got beat by 29. This goes against everything my heart is telling me, but I'm taking the Falcons. And I'm terrified about it. I know the Fu brothers approve of that, so if they let me down, I'm coming to Atlanta and smacking you. Probably not, because it's a long flight. And now we come to the AFC Championship game. I don't think I've been this excited for a football game that didn't involve some team from Chicago or the University of Miami. But for whatever reason, I'm so pumped about this game. And I think that reason is that every time the Patriots and Ravens play, it's a very entertaining game. And most of the time, it's usually a close game. Baltimore is not scared of New England. They always come out fighting. And of course, they sold the whole Ray Lewis momentum train. They've come off just 2 really impressive wins. The Denver game, they probably shouldn't have won. I don't know how you allow anyone to get that wide open on a play, but still, amazing. And you know what? I'm still on the Ravens train. I don't care if Tom Brady is 4-0 in AFC Championship games. The Ravens already beat the Patriots this year, should have beat them last year to make it to the Super Bowl, and I think this is the time they get their revenge on it. I don't feel great about it because New England can definitely put up a lot of points. And I'm putting my faith in Joe Flacco, who at times has the poise of an ant as it's caught in a drain and just circling down and falling apart. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta believe on him. He'll make you simultaneously lose faith in humanity and then gain trust in every single person and animal on the face of the planet, like 4 times a game. He'll do that. I do think the Ravens can keep this train going, and I think they just, really jaws of victory pull it out. I guess from the jaws of defeat, they'd grab victory. That's what. So give me Baltimore. Baltimore and Atlanta, I think I might be one of 18 people in the world who are picking this. So I'm sure they'll both let me down, and Niners and Patriots fans, you're welcome. I know a couple people were also like, hey, what are your Pro Bowl predictions? Oh wait, no one asked that because no one cares. I'm still taking the NFC though. I think they'll win 24-17. And everyone will get free Papa John's pizzas. See you for the Super Bowl predictions, and I'm sure we'll have some videos in between that aren't football related. So all you non-sports fans, come on back! JK.